dark road. Now that I've lost this, now I'm in pieces. I swear I'd never see you go. Thought it was real when you said forever.
Let's go!
Are ya ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
But my heart always ends up back on my sleeve. Made me feel better. And I believed you when you told me that you'd never leave me. But now I feel like I can't breathe. Yeah, I'm missing parts of me I didn't know I had before I ever knew you. I'm falling to pieces.
Evening, cunt!
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
I don't know which way I should turn. There's no clear sign now. It's just a ghost town. You made the city feel.
Buongiorno.
Now I don't hear a sound. The
So,
silence speaks loud.
what would you little maniacs like to do first?
What is it, fantasy book?
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that.
It was rather possibly fascist.
I'm falling to pieces.
We represent the lollipop kill, the lollipop kill, the lollipop kill.
Falling to pieces.
I'm a land farmer, motherfucker!
Call you tonight, and I need you in my life. Baby, I miss you so.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Let me call you tonight.
Come with me, you lip dick fucker!
My life. Baby, I miss you so much. Just two pills, I dream about you all night. They were in love, but sex was alright. At the club, I see you, you're shining bright. I'ma take you home, we'll have fun all night. I'm sick of love, but I need you in my life. Sorry, love, but you don't have to fight. Let me come and let me hug you tight. I'ma get one to you, I'm sorry to know I'm falling for you, and I can be the one. I'm falling for you, call you tonight, and I need you in my life. Baby, I miss you so much. Step outside, dream about you all night. They real love, but sex was alright. The club
All right, Outer Worlds 2 time. Had a pretty good time with this last night. We've got the adventures of Sprayonce Goldflow continuing this evening.
Went with the normal difficulty, huh? That'd be my pick for a first place.
Yeah, there you go. Every time you mention Sprayonce, it's going to play that. Did you catch? It's an audio one. I don't know if you're listening.
God damn it. I had it muted.
It plays the what-oh bit from Put a Ring on It every time the word Sprayonce is said in chat.
Nice.
All right, where were we up to? Let me continue where I left up. I can't remember what was going on. That's part of the course with me playing games. We were doing something about... We're going to the next planet. There was a break in play, so we stopped. All right. Land on Paradise Island. Oh, that's right, I like the slide mechanic in this game. Is Niles,
what I
10
just
years
remembered?
older. What's that?
You made this, you made a cheer for me while you're on your massive ass break, and I never actually got to try.
And I hope he
So,
dies of the incurable condition of being a little bitch.
I love Roy Kent. Roy Kent is the best character. There was someone in chat the other day when I was playing Battlefield, and I mentioned that I had the commands and they were looking. And he's like, oh my god, you like Ted Lasso? And I'm like, yeah, who doesn't like Ted Lasso? And he's like, oh, I live in Richmond. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I showed him the Roy Kent one. Alright, Eden. Elysium's largest and most populated colonized moon. Eden is blessed with a breathable atmosphere. We read this last night. Who cares about Eden? Let's get down there and shoot some stuff. What? Oh no, I've traveled to Eden. How do I get... Okay. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I need to check. I can open this, I think. Ooh, Odie's acidic dematerializer. Fires a spray of extremely volatile goo when activated, dealing corrosive damage at a very short range. Corpses hit with it will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. That's right. Oh, it's the perfect weapon for Sprayonce. Activate gadgets, swap gadgets. Okay.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer.
Where's the gadgets on the HUD?
Now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Do I need to turn the game level up a little bit? Let's turn the game audio up a touch. Setting audio. Go to 50. Just a touch.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones, hold on to your potatoes.
Potato brain is too weak to understand this. Understand which? The game? Or my stupid commands on stream? Alright. You can have 2 companions who follow and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk point for every 5 levels that you can spend in the ledger. Well, I guess... Oh, I can take Niles with me. Oh, it said I can take 2, can't I? Oh. Oh yeah, there we go. Old Niles. I was pretty harsh on Niles last night. That's not going to stop tonight. walk up there. Just got me an achievement.
Dear Commander.
You like that, Niles?
Surprise, motherfucker.
You are, you stupid dick!
Well, in that one sentence you just typed, I type or say stupid stuff for fun, so don't be surprised. You triggered 2 of my commands, so that's impressive. I think one was, yeah, you got surprise and stupid. What the fuck is that in the sky?
See that thing in the sky there?
Yes, I did. What was it, Niles?
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail.
I think it wasn't there. Whatever. Whoa! What the fuck is going on? Oh, that was. Is that our shit? Yeah, I think the thing in the sky was caused by whatever that is all the way over there, because that was raised up at one point. All right. What is that? Does that have a name? Where'd it go? Okay. Let's see what's doing over here first. Scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought with it seeds of its own destruction. The invasion armada exacerbated the rift anomaly. Is that what that thing is in the sky? The rift anomaly? Which was naturally occurring and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture the aether further, sending invisible trendles into all directions. This has closed the colony off from any support and may have been awaiting. It has caused us no harm, being self-sufficient in every way. These bit worshippers will soon taste defeat. It is your duty to resist their sugared temptations, processed promises, and low-quality goods. Okay, whatever. As of this day, the Order of the Ascendant have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate, that they have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporate invasion in our beloved colony attests to their true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion is somehow helped by the traders of the Order, else it would have been crushed before it began. Any communications from or to involving the Order in any way are to be considered enemy correspondence. Okay. Lucky Sprat Bush. Oh shit, I don't have a lot of ammo. Got a map? Where am I going? That's where I am. Okay. We're heading over that way.
The business sounded good. That ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning phenomenally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Companion abilities. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companion abilities naturally charge over time. Yeah, we saw this. So C for companion ability 1, V for companion ability 2.
Give the order. No target.
Okay, I see. It's down on the HUD. Zeranium. Zeranium is a dangerous hazard that is found throughout Arcadia, powering the Protectorate's auto mechs. Standing in Zeranium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much Zeranium poisoning can prove fatal, so it's poison gas. Visit a doctor or auto doctor to remove any accumulation. It's like rads in Fallout radiation. Some Zeranium clouds are denser than others, increasing the rate of poisoning it's applied. Okay. I see. Find information on debris. So that's right, we're tracking down that chick that blew up the first place we were there. What was it? I don't think it was a prison.
Whoa there, go get. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying Protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Sure, I can identify myself. I'm right here. Or I'm a sprat exterminator. Got an order from your supervisor.
Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Looking for a trader. All you will need to watch your mechanicals. Mind giving me the pitch on what Auntie's Choice is. This town offer any good services?
As I've never heard of her,
for a
can't
trader.
say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Minister Milverstreet. Is it normal to get shot at? Yeah.
Landing pad?
I got attacked.
Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
There was that one dead guy I passed on the way in. Found evidence of a battle. Didn't look too good. Just bodies and wreckage.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
I assume I picked it up. Do I give it to her?
Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder,
She gotta
always
ask
says.
for it.
Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it. What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
Anywhere I can buy a gun or a
got
drink or some
everything.
meds.
One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane. Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Do you mind? I'd love to stand here. I'm here. Hostilities. I'm here. Do you mind if I don't pay you? Do you mind if I don't? Do you mind if I don't? I'd love to stand here and gab, but not really.
Okay, I've shot other NPCs and nothing happened. Enemies with skulls next to their health bar are dangerous, signifying that you might be too under-leveled to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try gaining a few levels before coming back. Like leaders or bosses, these enemies are resistant to certain powerful effects and must be dealt with. Oh, well, here we fucking go. Good one, dickheads. And I'm dead. I just got wrecked. I've got one trauma. No, don't revive me. Load game, I think. It's just going to take me back to the start of this planet. I bet you it does. Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Hostilities are at a standstill. I aim to keep them standing still.
Yeah, relax, man. I'm not going to shoot you this time. Can I holster my weapon somehow? My X changes weapons. Okay. A grenade.
Might I have a word, Commander? I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn, but void it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island, the doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course.
Sure. Why are you in pain? I wouldn't mind meeting this friend of yours. Stop being coy and tell me what
I
it's
had
about.
some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action. Resistance is a mite strong. Wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided speaking out of line, but he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met.
So what happened? He's lucky to have run into an Earth Directorate agent then. Sounds like he put you in a tough spot.
Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the Protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission.
I respect you putting the mission first in spite of everything. What mission? Should have known better than to team up.
All the more reason the Earth Directorate needed someone in the system keeping an eye on things. Luckily, Val and I survived. I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
You're trying to do the right thing. That's why I keep my nose clean, never get involved. No good deed goes unpunished. Punished.
Figure you say as much, but I'll admit, after 10 years in this colony,
What does that
It's
mean?
harder
Figured
to
you'll
argue
say
in
as
opposing
much.
view. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Till recent.
No time like the present to make up for past mistakes. Remind me again what mental... No. Be straight with me, Niles. What are you hoping to get out of seeing him? You just cut and run. Not interested. Seeing him sounds like a waste of time. I could just ditch him.
If it weren't for
Sure,
Zeb,
Niles.
I'd be in the
Guessing,
ground.
mate, Niles.
It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
A time like the present.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Now, I'm going to try something because this is still running a bit shit. We're going to turn off ray tracing, I think. Off. Fly. Hopefully this doesn't kill the stream. We're good. And then... let's go full beans. Did I kill the stream? I did not. Oh my. I wonder if I need to rebuild shaders now. Because that is... Whoa, it's running crap. That off. Regen on. Oh, that could be a problem too.
Specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Anti-Fizzos.
Definitely looks better with ray tracing on. Actually, that's much smoother now though.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words. When my deal...
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
My last mission left a rift in space that cast me floating adrift. You seem a mite upset. I usually dabble in matters of life and death.
So you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
Just was it?
It's
What
like
is it
this.
you need help?
I agreed
with,
to meet with a business associate to
Gonna give us a
finalize a
mission
deal,
for sure.
but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield?
The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
Spire Grove. I actually do a pretty convincing impression of a Raptidon mating call. Yeah.
Not particularly. Already have plenty of nightmares about them critters. Just thinking about them scrambles my gray matter. I can't imagine setting foot in Spire Grove, even though it might mean losing a chance to acquire the prize of a lifetime. You see, my partner there unearthed an unexploited protectorate technology. Wouldn't go into details, but promised it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
Sounds good. What do I need to do?
Might suspicious, you ask me. Like maybe I ought to end this here conversation.
Alright, what do you
I
propose?
have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Sure.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
It's the fastest way there. You've been a bit light on details. Yeah.
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know, the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure. Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow. All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
Main quest, 2 companion quests. I'll find keys, okay. Paris Journey to the Grove. I mean, I'm getting all the quests here. Guess that's what happens when you head into town and start talking to all the NPCs.
The door of this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Probably shouldn't have stolen shit like that.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Do me a kindness and mosey on.
Alright, let's go talk to this fool. Oh. Okay. Lots of weapons, not much else. Oh, they're blueprints, not weapons. What's a blueprint worth? A lot. Okay. Is that junk? It's junk. Okay.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain? Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spying. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem
badass armor. It's like lead lighting
I expect
in the
you'll
front of
tire
it.
of Milver
It's
Street's
cool.
bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever.
Don't imagine it's
absurdity he
effective
proposes. Unlike him,
armor though.
I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
You mean like the ones that say trespassing and no entry? Sure don't. I believe everything happens for a reason. You're trying to sell me something.
Not
the signs for sure.
Quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Whisper to Niles. Can we trust this guy? Have to get a big tower. Socks relay.
Would that
Don't trust a guy with a hat
Absolutely
like that,
not.
bruv.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
I just whispered and he can read lips. Always the dumb. I have to get to a big tower.
Fox relay? That's a big tower. You do? Well, listen carefully. If you help me with what I want, I can get you into the Vox. Or all the socks you need. Better yet, helping me...
This guy's voice is super familiar. I'm going to look him up in a
No,
second.
hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
Least I can do is listen. That's a big vague. Nice sales pitch. My conscience is my own business. Thanks.
Auntie may
listen.
demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
So go to this ministry and retrieve the info. Anything else? What do you know about mental refreshment? Who's that grafted shoulder?
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
So diplomacy? No. Sure.
An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
Alright, we are racking up all the missions.
Protocol Freelancer returns. Do not leave me in suspense.
What's his name again? Milver Street?
Freelancer returns. Do not leave me in suspense. The information. Do you have it?
No, I don't. What's the website I want? IMDb. I want to see who this voice actor is. He sounds familiar. My initial thought was Dr. Kleiner from Half-Life 2, but I don't think that's right. He might have been the... Is he like the snake oil salesman from Red Dead, perhaps? What are we playing? Outer Worlds 2. Cast. Here we go. It's not listed. Okay, well, that's a bust. Okay.
Do not.
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Field tinkering. I'd like to take advantage of your engineering skills. I'd like to know more about this merger. A few personal questions. Let's ask him some personal questions.
Fair point. Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly foster a lasting fellowship, did it?
Is there any romance options in this game? I wonder. Someone might know. I don't know.
All I heard about this moon called Eden. Ain't much lived up to the name, though. All jesting aside, what's there to tell? Spent the first year getting back up on my feet, literally. Been mostly laying low since then, maintaining my cover. Before the invasion, at least, the Earth Directorate still needed someone to watch the colony, and I had 2 working lamps. Same as you, dumb luck. Barely made it back to the ship on my own power. Don't much recall after that. Val tells me I was in a bad way. I needed an honest-to-law doctor. That's when I found Zebulon. Or he found me. I'd lost a lot of blood, so it's all behind the haze now. This was before the invasion. Not to say there wasn't some risk, what with the Sentinels and all, but it ain't like it is now. The Protectorate used to believe they were untouchable. Now they know they're mortal, same as the rest of us. That's some hard gravity to pull. Not always. Went a couple of stretches there on low power to avoid detection from Protectorate patrols. I usually shut her down for a few cycles then. The way you're gawping at me right now makes me think I answered that question wrong. I appreciate the concern. Won't lie, had some hard years. Got caught up in a few lost causes, the particulars of which I'd rather not go into now, if it's all the same. I found you.
Good happened.
Oh, and Val's been stalling less since I patched her acclimator.
After all the shit I gave him, he's still
Shit
happy to
doesn't
see
smell
me.
anymore. That's about it. Spratwurst.
I'm gonna need more details
Trying to
about
teach
the
myself some new skills in the galley. Val got it into her hardware. I needed a hobby. I figured Spratwurst ain't an easy meal to mess up. Well, I learned about 20 ways how not to fix a worst.
No, it's enough chatting to him.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems.
Why is he still my active
Prodigal
marker?
Freelancer returns. Do not leave me in suspense. The information.
Go visit the ministry,
Go
retrieve the
visit the
information.
ministry and retrieve the information. I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure.
Okay.
Well, if it ain't DB Milver Street's newest sycophant. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, and you can consider that introduction the start and end of our personable relationship. If you'd spoken with me like I suggested, mayhaps the two of us could bandy words, but you didn't. And taking sides with Milver
I crossed her
Street
by
means
talking to Milver Street
I
first.
got no use for you.
Okay. It looks like I made a choice inadvertently, and here we are. Actually, I wonder what's the difference. Let's have a look. I don't mind spoilers. Well, I do. Get a triple barrel shotgun. And I get a hat and a bunch of money from him. Whatever. I made my choice. Now let's live with it.
The peddler of half measures returns. Suppose it's too much to hope that you speak in half sentences. Make it quick, yeah?
Bitch.
Don't take it back.
Oh no. Whoops. Just stole something right in front of her. Where's the... Here we go. Dear Father, Mother, Guardian, name. I regret to inform you that your son, daughter, child, employer, rank, person that was killed in action. Sure. Okay. Available appropriate protectorate lodgements. Augustine DeVries house, red trim, circle windows. Alright, red trim, circle windows.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
Let's see the goods. Hitch could use a little work.
Oh, no? Wait, is it customary to hand out prizes to newcomers? Apologies for the blunder. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day? Thanks for noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think success, present success, be success. I've been working the store going on a few weeks now. Got promoted shortly after Auntie's Choice liberated Fairfield. Still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struggle to get a hold of, much to my chagrin. Well,
what's the problem?
Advertising is an essential part of my business. But I haven't got any new products to advertise. Just the same stock I had yesterday. And the day before that. According to the guide, in situations such as this, I'm to consult my marketing department for new copy. Except I don't have one of those either.
Let's make something
Never
up, not
made
like
an
anyone
ad
checks.
of my own before. Not sure I'd even know where to start. But you seem a perspicacious sort. Maybe you can help me draft something that'll prick a customer's interest. Wonderful. Then you'll have no problem. So, what I've got here is mostly weapons and armor. Good quality. Looks mighty nice. Any thoughts on how best to pretty up the mention of them?
You need guns, we got them. You need armor, we got that too. They're not the best choice, they're your only choice.
A touch forceful, don't you think? Then again, you've more experience on the other side of the counter, so you'd know best. Thanks for all your help. Now, is there anything I can do for you?
Sure.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Show me what you got. Like, what is all the crap that I have? Shotgun pellets. Like, food and drink, blueprints. Like, what is all that stuff? Biomass, sure too. I haven't done any crafting at Springs. Oh, this is like, oh no, that's my materials. Okay. No junk. Buy, sure. I'm wearing the best gear I've had. Steal all this guy's crap? Maybe not. They're the two I just sold him. Okay.
No! No target!
See you, pal. I just stole an extra weapon slot. How do I unlock that now? Gadgets. Extra holster. Oh, it was a blueprint. Gain an additional weapon slot. Stolen. Okay. And run around with stolen goods on me. Great. I can't sell it. That's the main quest. Where am I up to on this? Investigate town hall records. Couldn't recall that. Didn't I just do that? Seek assistance in infiltrating the station. Maybe you do a side quest to start off with. Okay. $400 away. What the fuck? In cares before leaving Paradise Island. I would like to check in with his old friends. We could do that. Find a way to open the lockbox on the incognito, which contains you. Didn't I do that already? Truth. Thought I did that. No, that's 800 meters away. Fuck that. Buy more ammo. Ammunition can be purchased. Sure. Make Jackson Plum. How far is that one? 200 meters? Maybe we gotta do that.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my...
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar? Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
Buying a drink. Name-pending saloon?
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders? At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake.
Absinthe-Minded.
Which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
Absinthe-Minded for sure.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
Tell me truthfully, you don't really have a 19-point plan, do you?
Not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get blamed for anything going wrong, whether it's my fault or some foul up from the local head office. But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare. Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind?
Anything you can tell me about the people who are running this town? What's with Andy's choice? I thought Andy Clow and Space's choice was separate. What are folks saying about the Vox relay station? Any word about the situation up north?
Basically, to avoid it at all cost. They have a brigadier up there by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions. Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. 2 traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption. Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it. Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
Lie. I was in frozen space for the last 9 years after raiding a secret Protectorate base. I don't know much. Being an Earth Director agent isn't like one commander thing.
No. All of them?
To her.
You mean the critters from Plague of the Mind parasites are real? Oh, gracious. Sure glad there ain't no inside-out monsters or their like around these parts.
Ever seen the one where the two fixers give a beatdown to that rabid primal? That was us.
Yeah, let's consider that one our little secret. We spread that too freely, people here might just plumb succumb to terror. All right. Appreciate you dropping by.
So you've just been liberated. What now? Honey wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help make sense of it all. Thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Only buy Arnie's products. This is just an ad. Reach your full potential. Be efficient. Be dynamic. Support mankind. Sure. Is this my place? Somehow? Toilet.
I'm a scat man.
Is that where I came from originally? No, maybe not. Thick grass hides you from hostiles in the area, making them unable to see you from a distance. Use it to sneak away safely and get the drop on them. Oh gosh. Just run up here. Okay. Am I meant to be in here?
Pleasure not doing business with you.
Repair manual with detailed information about sky mine systems. Okay.
Take whatever business you're running elsewhere. Consume in peace and we won't have a problem.
They just literally let me run around their base and steal shit. Steal performance review. Okay. Mention Trooper Coates. Mentioned that Trooper Faulkner, currently on duty by the barn, is having a problem with marauding protectorate drones. Once the drones are dealt with, the bounty terminal in Fairfield will dispense the reward. So where were the drones for this one? By the barn. I can't make that active, alright. Tiny metal death pellets. I'll recommend. Oh yeah, sure. I thought I'd open that. Wasn't this one? This was the one that was like 800 meters? No, 300. Okay.
Choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice.
Is that the house? Red trim round windows?
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
I'm an Earth Directorate agent in pursuit of a wanted fugitive. I'm here on confidential protectorate business and sworn to secrecy.
Well, that all sounds rather exciting, like something out of an Aetherwave serial, which I've watched only for official research purposes, of course. Most in the Protectorate don't know what the Earth Directorate is, you know. Suspect you've received a few blank stares if you've mentioned it afore. Anyhow, you travel freely. I'll forgo appealing to your sense of duty, as those outside the Protectorate lack such motivating principles. I presume you accept payment for services?
Depends on the assignment, assuming the payment's good and that I live to spend it. Yeah.
Expect it's as dangerous a job as you make it. One as well-traveled as you appear might even accomplish it during the course of other adventures. The rewards are plentiful and handsome. Rare items, ingredients, cosmetics. Many such baubles fall into my hands. Most useless to my research.
Tell me more. Less words, the better.
During recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, a series which took considerable time to assemble.
Sound kind of valuable. What precisely are they?
A form of manipulatory ideation disguised as popular entertainment, intended to sway the audience to their point of view, couched within just a crackingly exciting narrative. Tell me, are you familiar with Science Adventures Quarterly, featuring Commander Zane and Buddy and other sensationalistic space stories?
Yes.
It was a popular fiction periodical from not long ago. Each of its 10 volumes featured an exhilarating cover illustration depicting Zane and Buddy's thrilling exploits, whether they faced automechanical industrialists or robber magnates from the Plutocrian kleptocracy. Their tales remained invigorating thrill rides. The line represented a growth of the medium from the less sophisticated two-bit dreadful, both in style and effectiveness. Its remarkable popularity not only mirrored a rise in public sentiment against greedy corporations and tyrannical governments across colonies. The brief window surrounding the volume's release saw a marked increase in skip drone requests for Earth Directorate aid. I believe there remains much to learn from them.
Still can't help but think that this is for your personal collection.
Zane and Buddy's exploits make for a sensational read. They saved Carnifeller's brain, for instance. Oh, and Mammon Incorporated, of course, too. So no, I am not immune to their considerable charms, but my interests in recovering them are strictly professional. I can assure you.
Fine, just as long as I get
Quite
paid,
right.
lady.
In fact, delightful. Once you have one of the 10 periodicals in hand, I will trade you for rarities and bits. May safety, amity, and ease be
So
yours.
she wants me to collect books. Mind if I check that inside your house? Thanks.
I'm the scat man.
Even get over there? Okay, so that's where Niles is. Okay, cool. Niles' mate's over there. Should I just assume I can run up and around here? I should not.
Hit him over the head! Rehold him the head! You lot couldn't hit the paint recharge! Emergency
Covered in cum? What the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. Fucking relax, buddy.
Engaging combat protocols.
I'm gonna loot all the things. Do I have an inventory? Doesn't say, right? Like that now. Okay. Can I do this? Or is this a mistake? Okay, that was a mistake. Tune the wireless. Wireless free Arcadia. Music entertainment. The latest from the front lines. Protectorate sanctioned wireless.
Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's choice.
Salutations, Arcadia. Auntie Cleo here with a direct message to all Protectorate subjects listening in. I'm afraid you've been fed a lot of hooey about all of us at Auntie's choice. Your so-called superiors would have you believe we're unscrupulous interlopers, intent on stealing the very bread off your plate. Tut-tut! No! Nothing could be farther from the truth. Listen to your auntie. They say they offer you direction, meaning, purpose. We say that's a fancy...
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Say you're just part of the herd. As Auntie's choice, we respect individuals.
You lot could hit the wrong side of a freighter. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Sorry?
It's like an acid trippy planet with the colours.
Oh yeah. I thought you had gone. I looked up and you weren't in Discord. And then I didn't hear you rejoin.
I was buzzed out on the couch just watching
Okay.
music and shit. And then
Nice.
I realised I hadn't been talking, it just moved me to the AFK room.
Oh, right. Yes.
Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
It's even got a radio like Fallout.
Is there a raster channel?
No, there's a wireless free Arcadia and then there's a Protectorate sanctioned wireless. What is that?
Dude, that's so Fallouty, both of those names.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Obsidian, right? Like, they made New Vegas. So.
Confronting threat.
Things take time, Commander.
Well, he just...
So I obtained the classic PlayStation game.
What did you get?
I'm not sure if you quite remember the brilliant, what's it called? Wu-Tang Shaolin style, the fighting game.
I vaguely remember hearing of it.
It was
What
just a
year
pretty
did that
basic-
come out?
It was PSX, so it was a while ago. Can't remember the year exactly. Maybe 98. When was the
PSX.
PlayStation out? Fuck, hold on.
No. PlayStation 1 came out 96, same year as the Nintendo
Fucking
64.
94. God damn. PlayStation.
Did it?
Yeah.
Dude, I bought one the week it came out.
Because I think I didn't get one until way later. It had a long run. What's it called?
PS1.
Yeah, I had the original chunky one, but I think I may have got it in 96 or 97. I don't know. But what's it called? The Wu-Tang game. It had songs they made for the game that you couldn't get on any other album. And if you put the PlayStation disc in a CD player,
you could play the album or whatever.
if you skip the first track, and you could play the album. That's how they set up the disc.
But PS1 was CD, so to contain a game and an album, it would have had to have been low quality, compressed to the shithouse, right?
I'm not sure. Like, there's only about 8 tracks. It wasn't a full album. But so when I downloaded the legally acquired copy that I got of it for the handheld, and I went to extract it to put it on the SD card.
Yeah.
That's what reminded me of that, because normally it's you got a bin and a queue file for the PSX runs.
Yep.
There's like, I forget the number, but there's like where is it?
Eden's abundance can make subjects
Shaolin
soft.
style.
Law knows my edges have
There
rounded a
is
smidge
15
over the
bin
years.
files.
Yes.
So it had the
What a
tracks, so it's
relatable
14
thing you
tracks.
just said, Prudence. We
Oh, well, there you go.
physiques were as perfect as our system.
What was it? Shaolin?
Wu-Tang, Shaolin style.
What kind of gameplay was it?
It was like it was a fighting game, like a platform fighting game. Think like Tekken style.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat probably more accurately. But you could have like 1 versus 4, 1 versus 3 in multiplayer and against the PC. And stuff like that. And you'd play as like you play as RZA, Jizza, Ghostface Killer, Method Man, Raekwon, Old Dirty Bastard, all that sort of stuff. Like, they were the characters, and they all had their own Wu-Tang styles.
And it's a full price game. It sounds like it was a promotional thing for them more than anything.
It had a story. You had a story mode, man. Like, I can't remember exactly what the story was if you had one. But I'm looking at the track sizes now inside the zip file.
Regal Tarts. I'm going to collect Regal Tarts. Yep.
350 meg, and the other ones vary from 20 to 35. Let's say, so the first track was the game, and then the remaining tracks were the bin file. So it was the album. It's an interesting concept they did. I think it's pretty cool. So I'll see if it's as fun as I remember when I was growing up. I think I just like fighting games, isn't what it was back then. Though.
Was it a full price game? Or?
From memory, yeah. Like I said, it had a proper storyline and a story mode to follow through. It's like, it may be a couple of hours of gameplay. I think you even had a controller, like in the shape of the W, that you could get. I'm Googling.
Oh my
'cause I
gosh,
wanna know.
whoops. Just jizzed on the door.
1999.
Yeah, okay. Like, it almost sounds like it's a like a cereal box game.
It does.
Toilet.
Here we go. Throughout the course of the game's story mode, the player advances through a series of challenges for the 36 chambers after their album is the You unlock concept art, new game modes, characters, different types of fatalities. Given that some chambers require pulling off certain fatalities, the player may be forced to complete a certain goal before proceeding to the next one. It's thought through.
Barack's observation reports. I wonder if they mean Obama. Moore made what he likely thought was a joke in the barracks during his During this refrain, he slowly referenced a document that as yet remained uncensored on his terminal. Whether this lapse was caused by sheer hubris or the subconscious need of antisocial behaviour is unknown. Nevertheless, it is clear violation of the trust placed upon him by the council. Recommended mental refreshment, followed by transfer to another division. Second report, Johnson spoke in his sleep last night. Words that sounded vaguely of his duties within the ministry. This may show a proclivity towards either unwitting disclosure or deep-rooted discontentment. Recommended mental refreshment. Oh, Barack's out here just recommended everyone gets a lobotomy.
Turns
And
out
then
there
what?
was a handful of PlayStation games where after you load the game, you could eject the disc and put a music CD in to listen to while it played.
Oh, really?
Supposedly Ridge Racer.
Oh, really?
And a game called Streak were the ones you could do it with.
The original Ridge Racer.
Yeah. After you load the game, you can pop the disc out and play it and put in like a music CD.
I got real good at Ridge Racer. Like, you had to you had to beat all these things to be able to unlock. You could unlock different versions of the tracks, and then I'm not sure if there was mirrored versions of the tracks, and then eventually you could unlock. I think it was a black car and then a white car, and then that was the best car in the game, and then there was a mode where it would have a ghost car of your best track. But I was just and it was very much about drifting. In fact, in the 90s...
Yeah, you had to slide to be fast in Ridge Racer.
Oh yeah, it was all about sliding. In the 90s, they used to have... I remember there was a time zone in Sydney. I don't know if you know about this. And they had literally an MX-5 on...
The big one in Georgia, right?
Yeah. And yeah, they had like a red MX-5.
Yeah. Restaurant he was helping a startup restaurant there for like 6 months. So I was in Sydney every weekend just that time zone.
Do you remember them having the car?
I remember them having the car.
It was like right at the front door.
Having a Corolla for.
Or did they have a Corolla? Oh yeah, yeah. Did it have like the decals, the white with the red and the Castrol? Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about Sega Rally. Sega Rally was pretty cool. I used to love Daytona.
Yeah, Daytona was sick. Sega Rally was one of the first games that had like a motion system.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't great. It would just move your seat the inverse of where you're turning to make it seem like you were sliding.
Yes. And yeah, long easy left, long easy right.
Caution.
Yeah. I need a flashlight for this game.
Oh fuck, what was Sega Rally on?
Hey you, get over here before you get yourself killed.
We're doing just fine, lady.
You reckon someone's done like a port of Sega Rally where we can use our sim rigs for it?
Maybe.
Why wouldn't I just play Turk?
Actually, I was looking in my Steam inventory the other day. I've got a free copy of Dirt somehow.
Dirt 2.0.
Yeah, I think so.
I had a couple of them. I know I gave them out because I wanted people to come do Rallycross with me, so maybe I gave it to you.
No, because I've already got it. And I've already got it in my inventory, but I've got like a voucher to give a copy to someone else. Like I can send it to someone.
Oh,
I got some ancient shit in my Steam inventory.
Well, Dirt 2.0, like this is the problem with rally games, right? Like we had Richard Burns Rally, which is old as shit, but
ourselves a
that was
hero.
a proper simulation.
This ought to be good.
What was
And
it?
then you had the
Richard Burns
WR.
Rally or something? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then but it was like that was like a proper sim, right? But then you had the EA WRC games, and they were way too arcadey. And then you had Dirt 2.0, which was the only one that was sort of in between, but it's pretty dated.
What is the one I've got in my inventory? How do I even access my Steam inventory? Inventory. Oh no, I've got Dirt Showdown, whatever that is.
Yeah, I know what that is. That just reminded me there. I'm adding to my queue Assetto Corsa Rally.
What is Dirt Showdown even a rally game?
Should be. That name. There were so many different dirts. Doesn't look like it actually.
It's not even. I can't even find it.
Neither can I. Just searched for it.
I wonder if that's worth anything to anybody. You can add it to your Steam inventory. A game that's no longer on Steam. Okay. Gonna have this conversation with Inez.
You ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
Yeah, November 14. I reckon it'll be AWOL for what day would that be? It's a Friday, perfect. So I'll go a bit AWOL for that weekend as a Assetto Corsa Rally comes out in early release.
When's that out?
November 14.
November. So
Yeah,
they must have been developing that alongside Evo, have they?
It's their baby studio, so they have like a secondary studio that they gave all the Assetto Corsa assets to. So
Yeah,
it's being built off the original Assetto Corsa engine.
Oh, that's better than the Evo engine.
Yeah,
Evo's not running
and
great.
they're laser scanning the actual stages. It's going to have like 140 kilometers of laser scanned rally stages that will deteriorate with use.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, I think it's going to come out about 30k of stages and a few cars in early access.
Yeah.
It's been in the works longer than Assetto Corsa Evo.
Ah.
So the early access is going to arrive a lot more polished. Like basically good to go, just minus certain cars and stages.
I'd have to look at getting a round wheel if I was going to do any rally driving. I couldn't rally drive with the
No, probably not.
with the F1 wheel.
But I'm considering getting a new round wheel, so there could be one coming your way.
A spare.
Yeah.
All right, let me have this conversation with the NPC. One sec. Thanks for the warning. I can handle myself. Are you some kind of hunter? What's that void? What in the void is wrong with your arm?
Mind
What's wrong with your
I don't
face?
know my life story to someone I ain't even properly acquainted with. What is it you're doing round here?
Minister Milverstreet sent me, lady.
I'm Trooper Silong. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to steal your job. You seem capable. I'm sure you'll find some way to prove them wrong. Don't think I've ever met a grafted soldier before. Good luck with your problem.
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
Does this woman not realize that I literally have 4 prosthetic limbs? Not making fun, just conversation. I gotta ask, what's your third arm do?
Other than punch a hole in my armor, cause Huel at the saloon to yell in consternation, not much, at present. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
Now you're looking for a chance to prove them wrong. Frankly, I can see why they wouldn't take a chance on you. Good luck with your problem. No.
As do I. It's business. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
Make it sound like you keel over him. What's the Enhanced Soldier Division?
Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
You could try kissing the graft to make it better.
If the graft were an imaginary boo-boo, I wouldn't be in this mess, friend. It's paperwork that's the problem. You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter.
Been trapped by plenty of awful contracts in my time. It's not so bad going independent.
They're right. Suppose if you've been in my position and managed to do well for yourself, could be an option worth keeping on the table, if all else fails. Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the raps.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her.
Where'd she go?
Shame
She literally just appears. I wanted to see her arm. I didn't actually pay any attention. Let the NPCs do all the killing here. Oh, I leveled up. I got a skill point available. Nice. Skills. Where do I want that to go? So far I put one in medical and one in lockpick. I think I can't do engineering. Probably should have kept engineering and gotten rid of hacking. That's a mistake. Let's add one to leadership. Oh, fuck it, hacking and leadership. Oh. Wait, that's where I just came in? Is it? Oh yeah, that's literally where I just came in. There's nothing down here. Close bar shut. Of course it is. Okay, up the ladder. What am I looking for in here? Locate the mental refreshment information. Alert overdue deliverable. Our records indicate the ministry is 247 days late on delivering critical information to Euphoria Arc. Print the following, pass it to Euphoria Arc, and hand deliver it, whatever them. Oh, I can print a pass. I see. Alright. Sensors task. Gotta stop using health. I keep meaning to send my NPCs to help my companions. Pick up regal tarts. Yes, please. And sanitize reports. Following reports are unsanitized. Sure. Raptidons are encroaching on Fairfield's borders and hunting its citizens for sport. Our resources are spread thin, and what firepower we possess has not risen to the standard of suppressing this terrible scourge. Currently, we do not have a plan for the eradication, as of all the planners have been viciously consumed, their bones picked clean and blood staining the soil of those hostile lands. A group of researchers known internally as Crabble enthusiasts vanished while in pursuit of the fabled skeleton Crabble on the Crabble, not on the coast of the island. Their families fear the worst. Okay. I hate reading like computers and stuff in games. It gives me the shits. Oh, critical hits. Cloth and foil, okay. Got a rifle, is that any good? Nope.
Tetra sure wouldn't want this in the wrong hands. So it's probably exactly what Milford Street's after.
High security lockbox. Encryption key. Okay. Oh my gosh. More computer stuff. Oh. Locate the mental refreshment information. So have I done that? Helmets, armor, throwing items, food and drinks, inhaler and gadgets. Is there quest items? Collectibles? Here we go. A security lockbox and sent to your ship, may be opened there. Okay. Confused. So if I change quests to that, does that get rid of the thing? No. Yes, it does. Okay, after all that, I didn't find what I came here for. It has to be in here, right? Whatever it is I'm looking for. Am I looking for a physical thing? I don't understand what's... Oh, wait a sec. Nope. fuck? I have no idea what's going on. Why does it say leave conversation on a computer screen? Printer cartridge. There we go. Pays to read the computers. Okay, I've got the report. There we go. Perilous journey to the grave. I wonder if we can do that on the way. Alright. I'm just going to take a quick break. I'll be back in 5. Still there, Apps?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, just take
considering whether we're going to have another one on spot.
Maybe not.
I'll
be back in a sec.
Might have one of those intentionally weak ones and see if it just gives me a little perk.
Yeah. Alright. Back in a sec. Coffees, of course. You're talking about coffee, right?
Of course, coffees. Always coffees.
Yep.
Single shots instead of doubles, you know?
Yeah. Back in a sec.
No worries.
On this episode of Big Gain Hunter, we take you to the ice moon of Cloister.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Now this is top shelf mantipillar secretion, and what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you, but what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Immunosol, the right multi-spectrum antibiotics for wildlife interactions gone wrong. I'm freezing my assets off on Cloister, a law-forsaken snowball orbiting Elysium. Everyone knows Cloister's home to the computronic powerhouse known as the Archive. But that ain't the only profit driver here. There, beyond that crevasse, a herd of ursopods. Their hides, heads, and claws are as tough as the tundra. Cautious but feisty. Bearish and bullish. Best keep your distance. Ursopods get awfully scratchy up close. Although some can spit a nasty wad of mucus if provoked from afar. Uh-oh, they've taken an interest in me. Ursopods are resistant to the cold. Invest in a good plasma weapon if you attempt acquisition. Blasted fingers are about to freeze off. Why didn't anyone on my staff tell me an ice moon would be so cold? They're charging! Get them off me! Get them off! Security team, shoot them! Merciful law, what am I paying you for? Okay, I'm okay. Let's move on to liquidation. Probably the most valuable part of an ursopod is its teeth. Durable, all-purpose, in high demand for crafting applications. Unfortunately, not much else worth leveraging from these creatures. Sure, you can scoop up their thinking parts, sell it for scrap, or break it down for biomass. Do not eat. That should go without saying. Not unless you want to spray the rocks with a biomess. Well, that's all for now. Join me next time as we exploit another habitat, preferably one more tropical, where I can stick a little umbrella in my Anti-Fizzo's Num Rum. Until then, bottoms up to your bottom line.
Next up, something else. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly, through talent or guile.
Stuck on the ground. Impact a colon got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge is far better than natural cures. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream. In your gut, and he brings you the pill that fixes all your ills. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, break free. Once again, be a go-getter. Climb the ladder with impressive speed.
I ain't one of the ones that
All right. I'm back. Still streaming. Okay. I'm going to go do... There's another mission over here I've got marked. I'm going to go do that. Or another quest marker.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact the colon got you down. Well, trust anti-chemical.
Is there a holster weapon button? Settings. Controls, key binding. Next weapon, previous weapon. Oh, there doesn't seem to be. Perspective? View? Use an
What are you
alternate
searching
shoulder.
for?
I was seeing if there's a holster weapon at all. It doesn't seem to be.
Kind
You
of
can
weird.
play.
Kind of
You can play
expect
third
that, eh?
person. I didn't know that. don't like it. Oh, you can do really far out. Don't like it.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services.
Dearest friends and esteemed companions, as of late it has come to my attention that I actually do not enjoy the act nor the daily drudgery of farming. Upon this realization, I had initially considered submitting myself for refreshment, but in a wondrous bit of serendipity, I quite literally bumped into a delightful fellow from Auntie's Choice. He convinced me to discard the foolish notion and helped me discover a new path forward for myself in the form of employment with the fine folk of Auntie's Choice. Several years ago, I would have balked at the very thought of leaving the Protectorate, but today I joined Auntie's as the freedom and breath of fresh air, which I never realised I needed so dearly desired. Liberation, self-determination, and a free market. These are the things which my heart yearns for. I don't doubt that with my sharp mind and strong work ethic, I'll become a top executive in no time at all. Into every subject of the Protectorate who reads this, I encourage you to do the same. Auntie's Choice is always hiring. Remember, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving. With Auntie's Choice, you're thriving. William Tabberson.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Looting all the things. There mustn't be an inventory limit, which is kind of nice. There's a toilet. Gotta do it.
I'm a scat man.
I'm a scat man. How the frick do I get up there? Okay. Oh, I had this one marked before. I couldn't get up here because I don't have the necessary skills to repair things. I need engineering level 3 and I can't do engineering. So how do I get up there? Can I tell Niles to do it?
Ain't recharged.
Okay. Ah, here's how I can get up there. There we go. Don't try to make your own crab or repass. Trust me when I say that it'll be your last. So leave first crabble to your favorite aunt. It's better once it's passed through her industrial plant. Wild crabble's fine for a lubricant. If you heard you can't eat them, yup, it's true you can't.
Don't press. With these foods, I can fly.
Well, I found Jackson Plum.
That popular favorite was requested
Wasn't
by
the fall that killed him, it was the sudden drop at the end.
I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they going to put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
He did not. How do I check?
Not to be the only one wondering.
Not the only one. How did you get assigned to a biological commodities assessment? Nope, never mind. That's not important. Stranger, friend, would you perchance be willing to help us? We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Scrambled her brain? You're not that high up. She was scared of the height. Why would she jump? Half your co-workers mysteriously jumped.
Bad, but please don't tell me you're filing a complaint. I didn't ask for these Protectorate sods. They were assigned to me.
That's unnecessarily hurtful. But I understand why you're lashing out.
No. I mean, yes. Well, maybe. Probably. I'm fairly sure Jackson thought the boots would work. A mistake likely inspired by misbegotten faith in his old way of life. But Ida... I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy. And she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize. There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
Take the boots, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget and bring it to you. And why should I go to the trouble of helping you?
What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve.
Alright. We can get you down.
He wasn't raised in the Protectorate with a mind for science and mistakenly thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So he jumped the opposite way I told him. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they can give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Right, I'm on it. That sounds like a lot of risking my neck. Okay.
Thank the sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
Extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat.
Pale. Plasmatic augmented leap enhancer is a fantastic invention that allows one to reach new heights. They're automatically equipped and allow you to jump a second time while in the air. After jumping or falling, jump again to activate the thrustings. Sweet. I got double jump.
We went to the cherry and you still couldn't get augmented out correctly.
Augmented. What did I say?
Yes. Argumented.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, augmented. I hate reading. It's even worse on stream.
Oh man, like you'd hate my job then when you do like the presentations in front of crowds and shit. And
Oh, I can talk in meetings and stuff all the time. I can talk off the top of my head. It's reading that. Do you think I can't read? But you know what I mean. Like
in front of people's hard. Like
reading
a lot
out
of my
loud.
presentations,
Yeah.
I have to do like 3 or 4 run-throughs by myself to get over the reading part, so I don't read.
Yeah, yeah. All right, got the music turned down a little bit. Did that stick? Audio. The music is very loud. That's better. Oh, is that the spire over there? I see. Okay. The practical application of sweet berries. Amongst the various crops of the sovereign as discovered in Eden, few have had a sweet impact on the protectorate as these densely fibrous, exorbitantly oily, stupefyingly acidic kernel clusters. Sure. What is that? Tri-blade. Sneak attacks. Attacking unaware enemies while crouched will perform a sneak attack. For most weapons, this allows you to preview your damage and prepare a power attack. Weak spot hit or charge shot with certain guns. One-handed melee weapons can deal bonus sneak attack damage in addition to their normal power attack damage. Look for mods and perks to gain additional sneak attack. I think I got rid of the sneak. That was one of the perks I ditched for being dumb. Is that not a weapon I just picked up? What?
Tip it back and drink it. Drink it down. Pick it up, glug it down. It's Fizzos. We love Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
What happened to that thing I picked up? I could have sworn it was... Oh, there it is.
The double jump thing?
No. I picked up a melee weapon. It's like a big scythe thing. It seems lame. I'm going to use the Creamy Edition one.
And now it's available in mysterious murky brown. Spectrum Vodka.
Or do I have to go and do something before I can do this mission? What? Journal quests. I've got to find the drive overloader, which is up there. No, this makes no sense. Here we go. What? Here we go. Can I use this rope? Negative.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, bug it down. It's Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
What? Am I supposed? Is that a jump I should be able to make?
It's available in mysterious. Pick it up, bug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
How'd I fuck it up the first time?
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos. And now it's available in mysterious brown. Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
You're tuned to wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice.
Green vines. These lush, thick vines, clearly being cultivated for their utility, but you lack the knowledge to make use of them. Too dumb.
Advantages in burn tinctures.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship
Relax, lady. I have the drive overloader.
system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the fabulously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing?
That's it? It was that easy?
As a responsible member of society,
Too easy.
We've certainly found our way into a most harrowing circumstance, At least I'm glad I'm not alone.
Side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice,
Sorry about your friend, Jackson. Losing a compatriot is never easy. Try to keep calm. I'll be back later.
He hadn't been here terribly long, so we weren't particularly familiar. Like me, he was also former Protectorate, but he was not raised in Fairfield, so we'd never met before. Still, he seemed like a friendly, kind sort, albeit a headstrong one. I'm sorry he's gone. Please do hurry. I've lost count of how many meals we've missed, but it is closer to many than a few, and we're starving.
But I brought the thing. So Niall's just staring him down. Alright. Well, I guess I just do the thing with the thing. I think they said one of their companions got stuck in the machine somehow. Oh, did you hear the crunch? Oh, okay, they were stuck down there. I didn't see them on when I was on ground level. My bad. Hey up.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Came from getting trapped in any other harvesters, which reminds me of rethinking our deal. She'd pay me extra.
What do you mean?
Shake him down.
Already getting our urgently improvised extortive rate. Fair enough, stranger. What with the day's festivities, I imagine all our cerebellums are mighty strained. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest, but to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
All right.
Your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, cats, let's go one more time.
Make Jackson Plum return to Huel. Okay. Going back to town. Three hours into the game, I've already got crazy movement. It's cool.
I must ask you to hold still.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
Randomly mix chemicals and hope for the best. Do it. In a stroke of extraordinary luck, you managed to make an effective coagulant. Okay.
It's like sour milk and expired medicine. Yet despite this balefully I feel great.
Excuse me, that chem set is not a toy.
Sorry.
That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Please. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
Or some such.
No, where's Huel? Here he is.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm... Yeah, been gone.
Found your boy.
How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
Got the schematics, but your business partner, I'm afraid you didn't make it.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
That you're all marketing geniuses who could sell anything. Good chance to prove it. Oh, calm down. Can't be that bad. Surely enough yelling. Where's my money?
Oh, don't worry. You'll get your bits. But first, I've got to salvage something from this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
I'm not giving up my boots.
If I only had something, anything else to provide management, my sad, sorry fate might have been somehow averted. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
I wonder what happens if I give him the boots. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Doesn't really say.
A lot of fresh blood. If you ever find yourself with too much someday, told my manager, a man is not a slice of
Probably should have given them to him. What's this one?
Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. All Auntie's Choice employees, we're receiving word of a mishap at the Audacious Advances Research Lab. An unfortunate leak with experimental Supervisor Omid Ormsby.
Bad Trooper Sealong, no mind. The
Something slide into him straight into a
Auntie's Choice
conversation.
sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed?
I have.
Excellent. Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Now, on to other things. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Is this fuckboy? 2 skill points.
Round the year of 55, on Old Towshetty Prime, a mile beneath the methane ice, way down in the mine, some sugar little small.
I've got a perk point as well. Okay.
The blast knocked off the miner's block, but exposed the mother lode.
Space Ranger, Arm Greaser, Treasure Hunter.
Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job.
I can pickpocket.
Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discounts for.
Can access the restricted inventory of vending machines. Hmm.
Some greenhorn tripped a valve in a chemical plant.
Sharpshooter manual reset. And hack into auto mechanicals, forcing them to restart temporarily, disabling. You can unlock additional weapon equipment slot. Psychopath. Gain bonus damage against any faction you have negative reputation with. This bonus is greater the worse your reputation is. That could be cool. Trophy Hunter, your critical hit chance on all weapons against all enemies. Brand Enthusiast, while all of your equipped armor and weapons share the same brand. Ninja, while sprinting or sliding, incoming attacks against you have an increased chance to be outright avoided. Bullet Shield, damage resistance. We'll just get that.
One recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear. Asked for new stim that keeps minds crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their gray. Presenting liftoff laxative hooray. Accidents happen, it's part of
Breakdown.
hats off to law workers who lose parts on
Junk.
the job. Progress costs an arm a leg, sometimes even more. But that's what your doctors can for. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
Inhale the charge.
Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
Okay, distraction advice. Concussive blind. Impact round.
You're tuned to Wireless
Bypass
Arcadia,
shunt.
the best things in sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement. As you are all well aware, the opening salvos of our liberation of Eden were wildly successful. Fairfield captured, Westport hobbled. The list goes on. By concentrating on high-value targets, we capably avoided spreading our forces too thin. This is a strategy we will continue to employ. Case in point, even though the Automech Repair Center has been successfully rendered unable to repair automechs, several patrols have since gone missing in that area. You may wonder whatever could be to blame. Combat drones, a hitherto unknown species of aggressive Edenic wildlife.
Death Directorate found a new flaw in you. Easily distracted. Your skills are erratic to say the least, but a jack of all trades is oftentimes better than a master of none. You can raise more skill faster, though it'll be harder to ever maximize any particular one.
Now, on to other things.
Warning,
This
one
is for
selected
anyone
flaws
out
cannot
there
be
who just
removed.
lost out on a big promotion. Keep
While
your
leveling, you can only add skill points to your lowest non-zero skill or any skill you have no points in already. One skill point gained, plus one skill point gained per level. Should I take that? Did you catch that, Abs?
Oh, I got confused. The whole non-zero thing. What's going on now?
So it's a flaw. If I take it, it means every time I level up, instead of getting 2 skill points, I get 3 skill points. But the negative effect is I can only assign the skill points to the lowest skills that I can
It's an
only.
interesting trade-off.
Well, considering I'm playing with the dumb trait, which means there's
You want your
like,
luck up.
well, because I'm dumb, 6 of the 12 or 5 of the 12 traits I don't even have. So this might be a way of like
quickly getting the other ones up.
Quickly leveling everything. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. That's a buff for a dumb character. There's
Yeah, I
probably
think it is. For someone else, it's a negative because you've got to raise all the ones you don't want to raise. Oh, I found another flaw. Oh gosh. Life hasn't been easy for you, but you've learned to power through any of your disadvantages, come out better for it. Warning, the flaw drastically changes the experience and is not recommended for your first playthrough.
That's
Once
an
selected
interesting warning.
flaws. Yeah. Life hasn't been easy. It sounds like I should reject that one. It literally says, it doesn't even say what it does. Oh yeah. Flaws must be accepted, so you have to take flaws when they're offered no matter what. But you gain an extra perk point at every 5 levels. No, I'm going to reject this one. I'll take the advice not to do it on your first playthrough.
Yeah, could you imagine, like, if they comes up with a really shitty flaw and you just have to accept it?
Yeah,
Flaw.
yeah.
You're
You'd be
losing
like,
your right leg.
yeah. Well, technically my character already has lost their leg.
You lose your right prosthetic. Or what do they call it in this game? Augments?
Yeah. What have I got that I can sell? Is this all food? I got lots of food. Okay.
That goes out to the
I think it
dedicated
closes
employees
as
of the
well.
aggressive acquisitions
What is
department.
that?
Lost speed to all you
Monocular target finder.
fighting
Plus
on
10,
behalf of
plus
individual
10 weak
freedom
spot
and
damage.
personal responsibility.
I don't want to sell anything.
This one goes out to
Okay.
all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. Send swiftly through talent or guile.
Okay, let's go have a look. We're looking for debris.
Forced rockets by the Herschel sisters.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just...
Oh, this guy's gonna have a mission.
Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me.
Nice cowboy
Should
hat.
sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Twixt. Seem a little jumpy. Did that before, but I've yet to catch a bullet. In the two of us, I'd wager I'd be the faster draw. Yeah, fuck you.
Homeboy's got a stained glass armor.
Yeah, I was saying that before in one of the earlier scenes. They've got like LED lighting.
Certain I did not want
It's kind of badass. I like it.
I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before.
I mean, it can't be effective as armor if it's actually glass in there, but it looks cool. Like growing up, the house I grew up in had all LED lighting windows on the front of the house. It was cool. Like I kind of like it. I'm sure to get new ones made would be expensive as fuck, right?
I'm fairly
It'd
certain,
have to
like,
be.
Original stained glass is super expensive.
Yeah. In fact, like, when Mum and Dad still lived there, which is, like, I don't know, a long time now, like 20 years?
Yeah.
Some lady came to the house one day and knocked on the door and asked to take photos of the stained glass windows. And I think she ended up, because it only came out in the last couple of years, Mum's got a copy, I think, but this lady wrote a book on all the stained glass windows on houses in Goulburn. A weird book subject, coffee table book, but it was the thing, like, yeah.
There'd be
Because it's a
people
much
like that
older
froth
house.
over that shit.
Yeah, well, it's, I mean, a lot of those houses were built, you know, a long time ago, like
First
20s and 30s kind of thing. Yeah. These days you don't get that when you build a house. You get dodgy materials and dodgy workmanship and you'll pay a premium for it and you'll like it and shut the fuck up.
And that random lebo will rock up to your build from Melbourne and start stabbing your wall and saying foam.
The random lever. Are you talking about the site inspections guy?
Yeah.
Oh, what a schmozzle. This is non-compliant. I love that guy. I've been watching his videos.
Yeah, he's nothing good.
In fact, I don't know if it's just because of my age now, but just hanging out on Reddit, I keep getting suggested for like Australian renovation, deck building. Like maybe it's because I'm getting older and I look at these things. Like you see a picture of a deck and you're like, what's wrong with that? And then you read the comments, you're like, oh fuck, the thing's fucked. And the whole running joke of the deck subreddit is, will it hold a hot tub or not? Like,
I mean, why else would you have a fancy deck? I get it.
yeah. How many hot tubs can that hold? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I still get like recommended cobbler videos all the time. I was
Cobbler
literally watching
videos?
Somebody, yeah. And also I guess reverse cobbler videos, so not just fixing shoes. I literally watched one
Tearing
today
them
of some
down.
guy. He literally cut it in half to go through the construction end to end and how it comes together. That's how
And you're sitting there watching it like it's the most interesting thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, And then I realised, like, on the second one I watched, because I did watch a couple, when he's cutting them in half on the bandsaw, there's like a destruction total, and he's wrecked like $86,000 worth of boots, this dude.
Oh wow!
Like,
Or he gets them new and pulls them apart to like do reviews on them.
Yeah, so he'll get them, he'll wear them
That's
for a
sick.
certain amount of time, talk about the break-in, are they comfortable, are they not, are the features worth the money, goes through all
Yeah.
the leather, and then fucking wrecks them.
I went through a phase on YouTube where I must have got a video one time and then it just kept recommending them to me. And they were rug cleaning videos. And we're talking like the filthiest fucking rugs you've ever seen. Like they power wash them off and then they get in the machines. I'd put the videos on two times speed and then just watch, like just have them on while I was working. It's like, you know, these Eastern European guys just throwing buckets of stuff on and like it's all a production. And then at the end when it's all super clean, they like roll it up and they put it in a machine that like spins it in like a spin dry. I don't know. It was just a thing I ended up like, and then they just kept coming up and I'd be like, oh, I'll watch that one. Like,
You say like on the sides of like woggy, like Baltic stuff. You know, like desk pads. Like I've got one of the Gamers Nexus ones, right? So, like you would have seen like all the like really woggy rugs and stuff like that. People are making those designs now for desk pads, and I want to get one.
Oh, that's cool.
Just to remind me of my childhood. Just have like the world's ugliest rug. It's my desk
the
pad.
Gamers Nexus one, is that the one that's got like
I got
all
the
like
wireframe one.
Okay. Because I think they had one that has all like different computer components, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's
they've got heaps of merch. Yeah.
The one I've got, like, it's basically wireframe designs of like a graphics card, CPU cooler, motherboard.
Oh yeah.
I just got it because it's really good quality actually.
I got halfway
And,
through their video on Nvidia in the black market, and then it got pulled down, and I never watched the rest of it. I don't know if they actually put it back up.
It's back up. They managed to beat that copyright strike.
Yeah.
But the videos are getting too long for my attention. It's a bit too much whinging now.
Yeah.
Like,
I
we
watch them
have
sometimes.
investigative shit, but just keep it a bit more simple. Like, it doesn't need to be 2-hour video.
Yeah. All right. I've been sitting here on this conversation with this. Let me see what loss prevent. Oh, he's a loss prevention officer.
Yeah.
He spends his day. I think we started talking about the stained glass, the lead lighting on his shirt, and then you were talking about shoes.
Then we ended up talking about the length of videos on
On Gamers Nexus. All right. Thanks for watching the stream, everybody. Stay tuned for more YouTube review chat later. Yeah. All right. I was once mistaken for a Raptidon breeder.
Sure as I am, there's a fine tale to be told there. I've got one of my own to share with a more pressing need.
Oh my god, I've got a...
It all started the other night.
Got a,
Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
Have you got the stream audio on?
No, I'll put it on now. I'm
Okay.
going to send a link to your chat of the desk rugs I was talking about.
Oh yeah, because you can see this guy's name. I don't know if this actual command's ever been used, but this is Warren.
Stop calling me Warren! My name is just fucking
Warren! Bonus points if you know where that's from. Stop
Warren
calling
L.
me Warren. Yeah, well, double Warren. Let's have another Warren.
Stop calling me Warren! My name is just fucking Warren!
Those playing at home, that's Empire Records. Okay, I've lost track of it. I don't even know what Warren and I are talking about. Okay, happened again the next night. What did?
Sorry.
Gave chase that time, but I lost it from hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished. Could they be hiding in one of these houses? Probably whoever it is just didn't want to get caught. Protectorate holds out, maybe. Is that all that happened? I think your manifestation is a common burglar.
Seems a mite unlikely, don't you think? No one in Fairfield's going hungry. Why steal when they could just purchase food at Auntie's fair market prices? Oh, it's definitely an extra-normal entity of some kind. Simplest explanation.
Do I want to look at the Persian desk singers we were talking about it? Let me bring it up on stream. Oh, gross. So they're desk mats. What the fuck?
Well, we had rugs just like this all over the house when I was growing up.
Oh my god, I don't know if I could deal with that on my desk. Look at this. I mean, actually,
I reckon like
that's kind of cool. I don't mind that.
The green one.
Yeah. They're big. Big's important. I got the biggest one I could possibly get. Like my desk mat is huge. I did have one of my own merch desk mats, but it was just too small. I wanted big.
They got to be big. So mine is probably I've got the 49-inch super ultra wide, so it doesn't span the width of my monitor, but it's not far off it.
Yeah.
So I reckon the red one, the red Persian, oh man, the names on these things. Red Persian rug, mousepad large, gaming desk, non-slip, retro, office, etc.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm looking at, I'm thinking.
Alright. Okay, so Warren's looking for an extra normal entity of some kind. Okay. Have you investigated the houses? Probably whoever did it just didn't want to get caught.
Maybe this entity only had the strength to manifest but briefly on this mortal coil. Communication would have proven too difficult for a being of pure information.
Being of pure information?
Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars yet, but it's one theory.
Well, that's deep. Nothing of the mind survives the body. We're just temporary, self-aware meat.
Yeah, we are all molecular machines and what.
And I think I finally found the phrase for my first tattoo.
Guess I figured that was more open to interpretation than not.
I'll look around, Warren. I'll help you, but only to prove nothing strange is happening.
I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
Oh, I should have taken the pickpocket perk. All right, Warren. See you, mate.
Stop calling me Warren. My name is fucking Warren.
Yeah, not holstering your weapon's super weird. Like, just end the conversation and pull a gun on him, it looks like.
Yeah. Can I ride this? It's like a mechanical ball. The golf ball for a face. I've totally lost track of what I was doing. I was looking for DeVries. What was her deal? It was... West. Locate DeVries' house. Town hall records indicate DeVries was assigned a house with a red trim and rounded windows. That'll be this one. Or that one. Steel bubblegum. Oh, it's another toilet.
I'm a scat man.
I can use the toilet? What the fuck? Oh, this is the right house. Sorry?
Oh, okay, no, you just stole from a safe. I thought it was like, was that like a hidden lab? No, it's just a hidden office.
No, this was where... So the chick from the opening level yesterday that blew up the whole
the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists.
planet thingy. Fuck. That was DeVries. She was an agent that, like, betrayed us. So I'm looking for her. And this was her hideout. DeVries' tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container. Obviously, it's an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it's still producing a weak signal. Yeah, but it's here, so...
It's useless to you.
Yeah. If it's not in her, then it doesn't help. Okay. We're gonna have to read her damn computer. Welcome back, Agent DeVries. Select a message. Farewell. To Savannah from DeVries. Savannah, your last missive stung me to my core. Missive? I can't believe you'd accuse us of such. Yes, I'm still in contact with Victor. The schism between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us. But we decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ear, and I can assure you the dark path you accuse us of going down is one necessary, not choice. I burden you with the knowledge of things I've done and what I've been forced to live with, but therein lies the rub. I find I can do so no longer. Time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger ending of the Sentinels versus the Cult of Corporatism's 6th chapter? One way or another, I fear we have hurtling forward toward that same inevitable conclusion. This is one thing I cannot allow, no matter the cost, regardless of my time on Paradise Island is over. Okay. Here's a reply. How can you say you never burdened me with what you've done? You may have never shared specifics with me. That doesn't mean I didn't feel your suffering, Augustine. The invasion of Paradise Island is driving us all to new levels of despair, and your last message has me fearing that it has pushed you to a place of madness. I'm begging you, forget that void-damned cereal and whatever it is you're planning, and please, please come and see me before you do anything that cannot be undone. This ought to make you laugh. I'm holed up in the old Order Chapel of all places. Maybe because it reminds me of better days with you and Victor. So probably the chapel's where we're going next. Mission logs. Oh, finally.
Ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly information input and retrieval department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits.
Gosh, here we go.
Into their system downstream.
My ears!
So I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the
I finally get an audio log and you THX me over the top of it.
Back to reality.
That music is still loud. 30%.
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed.
No one ever redeems the
I'd even created a
Nickelback one.
fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought.
No, he does Quantum Leap. Those guys Quantum Leap me like crazy.
Came to light.
I don't think anyone's ever done Nickelback.
I've seen the equations. While I don't understand them, I understand.
Here we go.
And I am the only one in a position to act upon it.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
That'll be in Discord. I'm quite proud with that one because it takes the screenshot and then injects it into the into the actual jack.
Yeah, it was high effort. It's like Quantum Leap and the news one that I abused.
Oh, the news.
I had not expected this.
They just take the
I had prepared no alibi and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wound, I can only keep...
Hold on. I need to listen to these logs. Let's see what she was actually talking about. Do over.
The story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station.
Okay, so dude, I'm going to finish up here soon.
Information
Anyway.
input and retrieval department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, so I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I did it. They are all dead. And I am
No, they're not.
I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi and So felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Okay.
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
What I'm hearing is that math did this. I always knew math was
Results in
evil.
a bunch of innocent folk getting maimed or murdered? Yeah, I call that pretty squarely evil. How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known we wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
What were people saying about her? I didn't realize she had that much of a reputation. Maybe you paid more attention to your training and less to rumors.
What?
Yeah, fuck you, Niles.
Say it.
You wouldn't have got blown up there, Happy.
Feel better? You got that off your chest? Oh, Commander, your brain pan's empty. If you think I haven't gone back through Horizon Point 1,000,000 times over, doing things differently. But we were talking about DeVries. Y'all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing her name before the Horizon Point. She clearly accomplished what she set her mind to do. People shouldn't get praised for doing what's expected of them.
Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figure my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
I described a malice, even that which can be explained by incompetence. That's true. The Order, the ones that had a schism with the Protector.
Kill the bastards.
Why so fixated on what her motivations were? That's enough for now.
Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Does it sound like you hold a very high opinion of the Order? It's not reasonable to believe some greater power. DeVries saw us as expendable. It's that simple. Whatever the shears showed must have been convincing.
Maybe. She seemed tore up about the choice after the fact. Guilty. Not sure if that makes me feel better or worse. I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the grand architect, void, even capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
This is how you climb. There's no such
That's
thing
different.
as free advice.
Everything we've done so far has been for the mission.
It's different.
To save everyone.
Imagine those in the Order tell themselves the same thing.
You forget we're on the same side here, Commander? I'm not the only one DeVries wronged. She robbed you of 10 years of your life. Don't you want recompense for that?
Yes.
To celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We
let's
get
find out
answers,
what she did.
then she gets a bullet. Everyone goes home happy. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
Friendly like. You go back and talk to Warren? Alright. Why is this stuff all showing up as stolen?
Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do, means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending.
DeVries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Alright. What's the next plane? 500 meters away. Oh wow, all the way out there. Okay. Well, they've just discovered DeVries's house. She's probably gone to the church or the chapel. Why? How long do items stay stolen in your inventory?
Try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the
Watered down coagulant formulated from insufficient ingredients. It's still quite effective in triage situations.
no product testing to do, means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's.
Oh my god.
It's Auntie's choice.
From malingerers of our fair Eden. Even our most capable defenders are well defended. Consider our Arbiter training facility east of Fairfield. Spire. It is impervious to infiltration thanks to its unflagging automechanical guardians. Only the most incautious base individuals would dare set foot within sensor range.
This place.
Let them. Prudence dictates. Those who live solely for themselves die alone. Also painfully.
Alright, we'll talk to these Beckers next time. I'm gonna end stream here, I think.
Expertly curated playlist.
It's 3 hours tonight. We'll probably pick it up again tomorrow night.
Sovereigns chosen.
Alright. I'm out. Yeah, back for more tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Chapter 1. I walked to school 18 miles each morning, milked the goats, plucked the chickens, played hooky, caught fireflies, went skinny dipping in the watering hole, said my prayers every night, and got whipped with a maple switch twice a week. That was life. Chapter 2. My father went off to fight in the war to end all wars. It didn't, and what was left of him came back in a pine box with a flag on top. End of Chapter 2. Next, I went to officer school, and 20 years passed at the speed of a dream. A wife, a son, a daughter, a poodle. Chapter 3, another war. Arms and legs blown off like popcorn. Eyeballs gouged out figuratively and literally. The men put on shows under the palm fronds, dressed as women in hula skirts. That was life. In the meantime, somebody else's story. A man thinks up a number, divides it by 1 trillion, plugs it into the square root of the circumference of the Earth, multiplied by the speed of a splitting atom, and voila, progress. I'm not a scientist. You are. End of Chapter 3. Junior stargazers and space cadets. We watch transfixed as you enter into uncharted territories of the brains and spirit. If you wanted to live a nice, quiet, peaceful life, you picked the wrong time to get born. That's my speech.